From the Classic 107 studios in downtown Winnipeg, 107 Live for Birchwood Jaguar, the art of performance.
Welcome to Birchwood Jaguar 107 Live. This morning we present the 2016 Winnipeg Bach Festival Trophy winner at the Winnipeg Music Festival, Samuel Nadurak. Samuel Nadurak is a youngish, I guess you could say, 17-year-old, grade 11 from Miles Mac, and he's in very good company with some of the past participants in the festival, which dates back to 1919. We have people like Emanuel Ax, Loreena McKennitt, Valdine and Tracy, Dahl, just a few of the names who have spent time at the Winnipeg Music Festival. So we're very happy to welcome into the studio this morning cellist Samuel Nadurak. Good morning, Samuel.
Good morning.
Thanks for coming in this morning.
Yeah, thank you.
I know you mentioned off air that you don't have any courses first thing in the morning, so you're not skipping school to be here. You're a responsible student, I must say.
Thank you.
So tell us about your beginnings with the cello. If you started learning the cello first, was that your first instrument?
Well, I played piano for like maybe 2 or 3 years before I started cello, and I started cello when I was 8 years old, so about grade 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember I would hear cello in orchestras and whatnot on the radio, and it always stood out for me as a sound I really liked to hear.
Mm-hmm.
So I just asked my parents if I could get a cello and start learning.
Very nice. So play us a song before we start chatting more. What are you going to play first?
I'm going to be playing the Allemande from the second Bach cello suite.
Okay, take it away. Samuel Nadurak on the cello, performing here on Birchwood Jaguar 107 Live. Bring you in closer to the mic again, Samuel. So when you were first listening to the cello, do you remember any particular recordings that you heard that stood out to you? Any cellists or?
Well, of course, Yo-Yo Ma is world famous, and many people know him. I always liked his recordings. Some of my favorite pieces were probably like The Swan by Saint-Saëns from Carnival of the Animals. The Elgar Cello Concerto is a big one. Those are two big ones that I've always wanted to play, and
Were any of your parents, do they play an instrument or anything, or any siblings that play anything? Or
my whole family is pretty musical. My mom is a music teacher, or she used to be a music teacher, and now she's a kindergarten teacher. And my oldest brother, he's at U of M. He plays French horn, and my other older brother is at U of M also in jazz studies on trumpet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, so it is a musical family for sure.
Yes, it is.
So you almost had no choice. It was just all around you, and you absorbed it all the time. So from a young age, you guys were listening to classical music around the house, right?
Yeah. Music has always been really big in my household.
Mm-hmm. So you mentioned to me off air as well. You just said your brother plays jazz trumpet, but you also played jazz trumpet. But you said it's not quite as serious, but it must be serious enough because you play in the jazz band at Miles Mac too, right?
Well, yeah. I just play trumpet at school, and I'm in the jazz band and the concert band, and yeah, it's definitely not as serious as cello. I definitely don't practice it as much as cello, and my band teacher would vouch for that. But I like playing trumpet too. It gives a good variety. It's like a different kind of plays a different part in a ensemble than a cello. It's more of a melody line, and it's higher and treble clef. It's fun.
So do you find that because you play another instrument to the trumpet, does that influence at all how you interpret some of the classical music at all, or is it just two different minds? You're able to completely shut out the one and just get into the classical mode?
Well, yeah, I definitely have. It has influenced other. I find myself like hearing different things in certain music, and like when I listen to some things classically that I would only hear, like mostly listen to cello in before I would start listening to trumpet and appreciate some things that they're doing on there. And I think it's definitely expanded my mind.
Yeah, so maybe you'll do the next piece, maybe you'll do some improvisation on her side. No, I don't think so. I don't think your classical teachers would be very happy with that. No. Who are you studying with right now, the classical cello?
I study with Yuri Hooker, the principal cellist of the WSO.
Yeah, absolutely. That's fantastic. And any dreams or any wishes for the next few years?
Well, just to definitely continue playing and improve a lot. And I'm hoping to go into music after high school. So I'm not exactly sure where or exactly what I'm going to go into, but that's definitely a goal.
And maybe some more competitions as well, right?
Yeah. Probably festival next year again, and there's a scholarship competition in orchestra and in the youth orchestras, and we'll see what comes up.
So if you were to dream, if there's one place in the world you could play, and maybe under any particular conductor, do you have any idea where that might be?
Oh man, I'm not sure.
Put you on the spot. I said I wasn't going to ask any tough questions, but that's the toughest I'm going to get. So any idea?
Well, I guess some famous concert hall. I don't know, Carnegie Hall or something.
Okay, yeah.
And just off the top of my head, I'm not sure as for conductors, but
maybe just a solo recital. How about that?
Yeah, that'd be really
all
cool.
All of Bach cello suites solo recital. Samuel Nadurak at Carnegie Hall.
All 6 of them.
Yeah, all 6 of them in one shot. Well, so we're gonna play some more music now, right?
Sure.
Okay,
yeah.
What do you got?
I'll play the Saraband from the second Bach cello suite.
Okay, Samuel Nadurak in the studio for Birchwood Jaguar 107 Live. Samuel Nadurak on cello as part of our Birchwood Jaguar 107 Live. He was the winner of the Winnipeg Bach Festival Trophy at 2016 Winnipeg Music Festival and a grade 11 student at Miles Mac. Samuel, thank you for coming in this morning.
Yeah, thank you for inviting me.
Pleasure to have you here, and best of luck in the next couple of years. And we'll look forward to seeing what happens and where you go and who you study with, and we'll look for your names at Carnegie Hall. Maybe
you.
in a few years from now.
Maybe.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
107 Live is Classic 107's intimate concert series, brought to you by Birchwood Jaguar, the art of performance.